So you're thinking of moving to Lisbon, Portugal. Today I'm going to walk you around Praça de Londres. And it's not a full neighborhood, but it is, it has its own identity. And it's elegant. It's been around for a little while, so generations have grown up here. And let's see what you think. If this is your first time to find our Living in Lisbon channel, we would love to invite you to subscribe. And if you want to be the first to know about any changes in the market or any special things going on with the market here in Lisbon, go ahead and tap the bell. So the Praça de Londres is a square, it's a park, and it's anchored by this church behind me. And that was built in the late 1930s. This whole neighborhood area was built about that time in an expansion. A little bit challenging to find properties here because it's a very popular place to live. I'm going to show you, typically you will have 2-bedroom apartments, all the way up to 5-bedroom apartments. But a typical 2-bedroom renovated apartment, in good condition, no luxury finishes, but in good condition, would run between $650,000 and $750,000 if you can find it. The larger ones, or the ones that are penthouses, generally run more like 1.2 to 1.3 million. In the spring, the Festas Popular in this neighborhood are right here on this park, on the Praça, and then on the area at the church across the street there. So it's very decorated, lots of music, lots of booths. Let's cross the street. There's a bike lane. You really have to be careful. I have been about taken out by those before. The chestnuts are already roasting. That's amazing. And the Christmas decorations are out, but they're not lit yet. There will be a big citywide ceremony in mid-November. Right now it's towards the end of October, but in mid-November they'll have the Christmas tree lighting, and all the lights in all the city will come on. Every year they change out the decorations for each neighborhood too, so it's not the same every year. This is a very flat street, very wide. We're coming up on one thing that's very unique about this neighborhood, this Cabine de Lectura. So it's an old phone booth, and it's for a book exchange. You bring one and you can take one, and they're only open certain hours, but I think that's one thing that gives this area a real community feel. Check out the bike lane. Okay, let's just walk right on down here. There are various stores, restaurants, offices for various businesses. See that park some more over there. I love all the benches. It's not unusual to see people sitting there and reading, taking a break with their dog. Okay, let's have pause. I'm going to show you some of these apartments. So look at these apartments. The buildings are very well maintained. It's hard to see some from just one spot because of all the trees, which is a big plus. Only this area right here, from here to the end of that central strip of park, that is officially the Praça de Londres. However, it does extend a little bit around here. Now, this is one restaurant that has been here for decades, maybe even since the beginning. It's at the beginning of Avenida Guerra Junqueiro, and it's called Mexicana. So the interesting thing about that is there are birds. There's a whole wall of birds in the back. So little beautiful little songbirds. So kids love to come. I love to come, but you can come and get fresh juice, get a meal. I see a lot of families here on the weekends, and it's fun to go back to the back and check out the birds. It's a quirky little local thing. So I'm going to show you a little bit more of the apartments. Okay, so look at these beautiful apartment buildings, balconies. Now, these balconies are some of my favorite. Look how deep they are. There's protection from the rain and the sun, but still a very nice aspect of those particular apartments. Outdoor seating for cafes, ice cream shops, all the way up and down this street. That's one of my very favorite florists. We're coming up on a wine store up here. This is the Avenida de Paris, Avenida de Paris, and it's right off the Praça de Londres. This is where the grocery stores are for this area. There's a penthouses, there is a Continent. Just down Avenida de Roma, there's a Salero. There are fruit and vegetable stands. There are a lot of restaurants that go back this way too. Many of them with seating on the sidewalk, and these are extremely wide sidewalks, so it's perfect for that. It's a little park area behind some apartment buildings. I like how they do that. It's got a horseshoe. And then across here, look at that yellow building. It has especially deep balconies. You can tell compared to the one next to it. It's really nice for this climate. So the Praça de Londres is between Alvalade and Arroios. We're in Areeiro. It's a little bit more elegant than Arroios, and probably a little bit more expensive too. But it's a very easy place to live, and you don't feel overrun with tourists like you do in much of the city if you watch some of my other videos in some of the more touristic areas. So let's talk about prices. Today, just before I came out, I had a look online to see what the current offerings are. In this specific area, there are 2 studios in the basement. They're not in the same building or anything. They just happen to be 2 studios in the basement, each selling for 125,000 euros. There are 2 apartments that are 2-bedroom for 650. There's a 3-bedroom for 899, and there are several others that are larger, 5 bedrooms for 1.2 to 1.3. That gives you an idea. You can really find anything. Depends on your needs for size, and some of these buildings would not have an elevator, so if that's important, you have to keep that in mind also. But that gives you an idea of what's available in the area. If you like what I've shown you with Praça de Londres, and you might be interested in looking at properties in this area, go ahead and give us a call. You can see all of our contact information in the description below. We would be happy to help you find a place that fits your style and your budget and your lifestyle. We would love to help you make a smooth move to Lisbon, Portugal.